Which cricket stadium is known as the home of cricket? Lord's Cricket Ground, who is considered as the father of cricket? William Gilbert, who was the first president of BCCI, Board of Control for Cricket in India. R. E. Grant Govan, who holds the record for the highest individual score in a one-day international match. Rohit Sharma, 264 runs versus Sri Lanka in 2014, which cricketing nation is known as the Proteas? New Zealand, who was the first captain of Indian Test team? C. K. Naidu. Which city is known as the Mecca of Indian cricket? Kolkata, who was the first batsman to score a double century in an ODI match? Sachin Tendulkar, which was the first non-test playing country to beat India in an international match? Sri Lanka, which player has scored the most runs in a single test innings? Brian Lara, 400 not out versus England in 2004. What is the highest team score in a test match innings? 952 runs for 6 wickets declared by Sri Lanka against India. When was ICC formed? 1909 as Imperial Cricket Conference. In which year BCCI was formed? 1928. Where is the head office of ICC? Dubai, UAE. When was first international one-day match organized? 1871. Which cricketer is known as the Sultan of Swing? Wasim Akram, who is known as the Rawalpindi Express in cricket? Shoaib Akhtar. When was the county championship in UK officially established? 1890. Which trophy is contested between India and Australia in Test cricket? Border Gavaskar Trophy. Which cricketer died on the field in Bangladesh while playing for Abhani Club? Raman Lamba. Which trophy is contested between England and West Indies in Test cricket? Wisden Trophy. Who was the man of the match of the 1983 World Cup final? Mohinder Amarnath. In which year did India make its one-day international debut? 1974. When and where was the first official Test match played? Australia versus England at Melbourne Cricket Ground from 15th March to 19th March, 1877. When and where was the first official ODI match played? Australia versus England at MCG 5th January 1971. Where did India play its first one-day international match? Headingley, Leeds, England. Where did the first ODI match was played in India? Ahmedabad in 1981. Who was India's first ODI captain? Ajit Wadekar. Which country played with India in the first ODI? Against England in 1974. Who is the first player to score 10,000 runs in Test cricket? Sunil Gavaskar. Who is the first player to score 10,000 runs in ODI cricket? Sachin Tendulkar. What is the record for the highest team score in an ODI match? England 498 runs against the Netherlands on 17th June 2022. What is the length of the cricket pitch? 20.12 meters or 22 yards. Height of stump in cricket is 28 inches. What is the diameter of a standard cricket ball? 22.4 to 22.9 centimeters. Which batsman holds the record for the fastest century in one-day internationals? A.B. de Villiers. 100 runs in 31 balls during 2015. Who scored the fastest 50 in T20 international cricket? Yuvraj Singh. 50 runs in 12 balls. Who was the youngest cricketer to score a century in an international match? Shahid Afridi. Afridi hit century when he was 16 years and 217 days. Which player has the highest batting average in Test cricket? Don Bradman. Average 99.94. Who has taken the most wickets in Test cricket? Muthaiya Muralidharan. 800 wickets. Which bowler holds the record for the most wickets in a single World Cup? Mitchell Starc. 27 wickets in the 2019 ICC Cricket World Cup. Who was the first bowler to take 10 wickets in a Test match innings? Jim Laker. Who was the first Indian cricketer to score a century in Test cricket? Lala Amarnath. Which Indian cricketer has the highest individual score in a Test match innings? Virender Sehwag. 319 runs against South Africa in 2008. Which Indian bowler has taken the most wickets in Test cricket? Anil Kumble. 619 wickets. Who is the leading wicket taker for India in ODI? Anil Kumble. 337 wickets. Which Indian cricketer has the most centuries in international cricket? Sachin Tendulkar, 100 centuries. 51 in Tests and 49 centuries in ODIs. Who was the person to score the first Test century in Indian cricket? Lal Singh. Who was the first Indian cricketer to take a hat-trick in a Test match? Harbhajan Singh. Who scored the first century in Cricket World Cup history? Dennis Amiss in 1975. Who has the highest individual score in a World Cup match? Martin Guptill. 237 against West Indies in 2015. Who is the only player to have scored a century in the World Cup final? Adam Gilchrist in 2007. When was the first Ranji Trophy tournament held? 1934. When was the Duleep Trophy first introduced? 1961. When and where was the first official T20 international match played? Australia vs New Zealand at Eden Park in Auckland, New Zealand on 17 February 2005. Who was the first player to score a century in T20 international match? Chris Gayle in 2007. What is the record for the highest individual score in a T20 international match? Aaron Finch. 172 runs against Zimbabwe on 3rd July 2018. Who is the youngest player to score a century in the Ranji Trophy? Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin was 15 years and 232 days. What is the ICC Cricketer of the Year award also known as? Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy. Who was the first recipient of the Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy? Rahul Dravid in 2004. When was the first Ashes series played? 1882-83. Who holds the record for the most runs in Ashes history? Sir Donald Bradman. Which bowler has taken the most wickets in Ashes history? Shane Warne. When did the first IPL take place? 18th April 2008. Who won the first IPL in 2008? Rajasthan Royals. Which Jamaican cricketer has been banned from all cricket over doping charges? Andre Russell. West Indies. What is the name of the cricketing equipment used to measure the speed of a bowler's delivery? Speed gun or radar gun? Who were the original developers of the Duckworth-Lewis method? Frank Duckworth and Tony Lewis. In which year was the Duckworth-Lewis method first introduced? 1997. Which professor refined and updated the Duckworth-Lewis method, leading to the current DLS method? Professor Stephen Stern, leading to the current Duckworth-Lewis-Stern DLS method. Who is the highest run scorer in Test cricket and ODI history? As on July 2024, Sachin Tendulkar, 15,921 and 18,426 runs respectively. Who is the first umpire to officiate in 200 Test matches? Alim Dar of Pakistan. Who is the first umpire to officiate in 100 ODI matches? David Shepherd of England. Who is the first female umpire to officiate in a men's ODI match? Claire Polosic of Australia. Who is known as the voice of cricket? Richie Bernard.
Thanks for watching Speed GK YouTube channel. Please support our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and also please share this video with your friends. Thank you.